Hello everybody, welcome back to Robot 2. Today we are doing a Halloween robot tournament. So, I have 8 battlebots robots that have all been Halloweenified, and we are going to put them in a mini tournament as a little special because it's Halloween soon, to see which one is the best, starting off with Bats, Blip versus Construction Worker, Rusty. Let's get going. Like a bunch of in Robot Wars, Robot Rumble Discord, a bunch of these replicas of BattleBots that have Halloween costumes on have been popping up, so I've downloaded a few of them, and this is a tournament full of them. So as you can see right now, Flip is dominating his first fight. Rusty, well, it was always destined to not really be the best robot. It's kind of like the Deator of BattleBots, if you know what I mean. Except not as iconic. No offense, Rusty. Whoa! Flip just got to keep him flipping now. And it has done. It's flipped Rusty straight out the arena. That is it for this first fight. Rusty, unsurprisingly, goes out, and Blip goes through to the next round. But next up is Duck versus Sawblaze. So in this one we have Rubber Duck versus Dragon King Sawblaze. Both of these look really good, but if you're putting them on stats, then Sawblaze is definitely the better robot. But let's see how this fight goes. Sawblaze straight to the side, going after those wheels, I think. The Duck gets in and flips over Sawblaze. But Duck is on its back as well, and Duck is not as good at self-righting as Sawblaze. Sawblaze is up again, Duck still not up, and now it's taking punishment for that. Oh, look at the damage, that was probably a one-hit KO there. Yep, that hit probably did it. I think that's it. Yeah, that hit was bad for Duck. Sawblaze is pretty powerful, and it's going on to the next round, where it will fight Bat Blip. So we have a bat versus a dragon in the next round. But next up we will have Paranormal, Reactor, Fusion going up against Vampire, Quantum. Fusion versus Quantum. Quantum looks amazing. Fusion just looks like they've changed a few colours, but that's alright. Quantum just looks stunning. Like, there's some red eyes there, and the colours look good. But let's get this fight started. Which one's the better bot? Oh, good hit by Fusion. I wonder who's lower. People would probably say Quantum, but I don't know. Quantum's quite a deadly robot as well. All these bots are competing in my next tournament, by the way. All these will be there competing. This is kind of like an early to which ones might do well. And right now it looks like Quantum might do well in this fight. It's shoving Fusion around the box, straight into the screws. Oh, Fusion's getting counted out. I don't know. It's got out. And now it's on the side. Quantum's being very aggressive, using his speed as a weapon. Some good driving there as well. He's trying to stop it from spinning up, really. But it might have let that drum spin up for a bit too long, I think. Because that drum will probably be quite deadly by now. Just spinning the bots in circles. Just let go. But it's just stuck. Fusion's just stuck there. Oh, oh! That made the game lag. That hit from Fusion. Quantum's missed that, and then Fusion gets a hit. I'm trying to get camera here. There we go. Quantum pinning. Fusion's let go and runs into the wall to get away. No, that's purpose. On purpose, but it worked. Not doing much damage, Fusion. I've pulled there's bits all over the box, but not any major parts. Maybe like a few bits of wheels. There we go, Fusion's not on the floor anymore. There was a good slam. That was probably the best drive we've seen so far. 40 seconds left, Fusion needs to do something. That was a bit of a bigger bit there. I'm surprised that Fusion hasn't actually taken more damage. I had quite a few heavy slams like that one. But it's surviving really well. Quantum is an amazing British robot. It's like a Razor was a bit better. It flipped itself over there though. But that Soul Fighter is so efficient. It's so good. And this could be the end of the fight here. 7 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And it will go to the judges, which is me. And I think that one will definitely be going to Quantum. That was quite an impressive performance there. And Quantum could get far on this and into the main tournament. But next up will be Ribbot, which is the only robot that's not from the same creator that made the rest of these guys. Ribbot will be dressed up as P1, going up against, I'm pretty sure it's Boxer Tantrum. Yep. So next up we have Ribbot, who is the only one that wasn't made by the rest of these guys, like I said, and he was dressed up as P1, which I think is pretty cool. And then we have Tantrum, who was dressed up as a boxer. Let's get this one going. Final fight of the first round. Ribbot coming in, but I don't think it's lower. Ribbot try and do something. Tantrum, I don't know what Tantrum's doing. There we go, that was a hit from Ribbot. Then Tantrum gets straight to the side, it doesn't lunge forward. It does there, and it flips it over. And Ribbot's not the best self-writing, I have no clue what it's doing now. That was pretty funny. Oh, and there goes the whole costume. So now it's just green spinner, and there goes part of Tantrum's costume. And there goes the rest of it. Oh, Tantrum's basically costumeless. And it's not self-writing either. And Tantrum's out! What a good KO from Ribbot. I think Tantrum might even be dead. Yeah. I think the spinner's disconnected, the self-writing arms are off, so it's not self-writing either. Wow. That was a good performance by Ribbot. Now Ribbot does have one more costume, which you'll see in the next round. So it'll be wearing a new little frog hat, because I don't think that one's coming back. But the first fight of the second round will be Blip versus Sawblaze. So we have a bat versus a dragon. This could be a good fight. Blip is probably the most powerful flipper that I have, and Sawblaze is probably the most powerful hammer saw I have, because it's basically a hammer spinner. So let's see who's going to win this fight and go to the heats final, or the special episode final. Great collision. Whoa. Oh, Blip counters that though. The flip and sends Sawblaze flying. Blip's costume's getting ripped off. I'll be really surprised though. And it's over. That was a very good act of driving there from Blip. That's put Sawblaze straight out. And Blip into the finals. Wow, that was quick. Where is Blip? There it is. Well, that was unexpected. Whoa, look at Blip's spin. AI's gonna be crazy there. Sawblaze is fidgeting all outside the arena. And for the final fight of the semi-finals, it'll be Quantum versus Ribbot, who will have a bit of a different costume on this time. So we have a Ribbot, who this time is dressed up as Overhaul and has got an undercutter this time. Going up against the Vampire Quantum. Could we have a Bat versus Vampire final? Only time will tell. Let's see which one of these two is going through. Whoa, Quantum, chill out. No contact has been made yet. There we go. Hit from, they said P1 then, but that was last fight and it's Ribbot, so. Ribbot definitely doing better than Fusion, because it seems to be able to get out of the grasps, but not that one. Ribbot's being aggressive here. Although it's not really doing much, is it? Trying to get around to the side. That's kind of what the whole point of undercut is, to get to those wheels. Not much damage has been done yet though. Quantum has not done much. Something just went flying off. Quantum has so many parts that so much stuff can just fall off. There isn't even... Oh, great little lift there. Let's lift the Ribbot up on the screws. I think that when it pushes, like, the other bot actually has control of, like, them moving left or right. And then all Quantum can really do is push forward. Ribbot is really just all damage. It's just got to hope that does some good damage, and it's not doing that yet. And half the fight has gone by. I would say it's still pretty close though, because the aggression on Ribbot's been pretty nice. Oh, that was a nice hit, and then some bad driving there from Quantum. Quantum is not doing as much now, might take some damage. Oh, but look at that damage! Whoa! That has just changed the fight around. There goes the disc on Ribbot. That could be it. I think that might be it. I think that might have just... I think that was just Ribbot doing damage to itself. And I think that might have put Ribbot out of this fight, to be honest. But it can't really do much now, can it? Except get absolutely destroyed by Quantum. Oh, Ribbot, you did so well in your opening fight. You should have used the other attachment. This might have gone a bit better for you. But it makes it the full way. So Ribbot is still alive at the final bit, but that one is quite obviously going to Quantum. So Quantum will be moving to the heat final, where it will be Quantum the Vampire versus Blip the Bat. Let's see which one of these two is going to win this little special. Bat versus Vampire, Blip versus Quantum. Which one of these two is going to win this? This could be a close fight, and I like both these bots quite a lot, but I actually don't know which one will win this. So let's get this final started. Blip could just get a lucky flip and just end it instantly, as we saw it was fight against Sawblaze. But Quantum's doing some good driving. It's keeping away, but Blip gets a flip. And Quantum is lots of frightened, and now it's driven itself under there. Under the hammer. Pulverizer, not hammer. Well, it is a hammer, but in battlebots it's called a pulverizer. Now Quantum being a bit more aggressive and lagging the game. Oh! Screws just hit it. Straight onto Blip, who's now gone aggressive again. Boom. blip just keeps flipping and it'll eventually do some good damage to quantum, and it'll definitely score some points. Oh, look at that slam. Fire. Who's that from? Probably Blip, because right now Blip is the one getting absolutely bullied. Oh, and there goes more fire. These hits are definitely Blip. That might have put an end to Blip. It's definitely put an end to that flipper. That is not lowering. But it hasn't put an end to Blip. Blip itself is still moving. Right now it's still pushing. I think that the bots might have actually attached themselves to each other. So we might spend the rest of this fight just being a little bit of a spin in a circle kind of fight. Oh, look at that! Blip's managed to get some control over it. And it's detached. That's some good control from Blip. Oh, look at this now. The control bot is being controlled. Blip pinning it. Pins are always good. Blip's got to stay on the offensive. He wants to win this. Still on fire. Oh, and I think they might have done that little drive slash shove into the wall. I think it just ended it for Blip. So I feel like Blip, it's just its armor is really weak, and that kind of put an end to it. Because Quantum will be the winner of this mini tournament. Which is quite insane, because while testing this I kind of put him all against Mechaniac, and Quantum lost against Mechaniac. And if you don't know what Mechaniac is, it's that bot that got destroyed by Supernova in the first heat of Series 7. Yeah, it lost to that quite badly, and somehow it's just beat Blip, Ribbot, and Fusion. What? But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.